adventure in Finland on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipe Man here on the Adventures Pipe Man W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Gray from Erzengel.
Nice here at Wacken.
Yeah.
Now, I just pulled you out of the United area because you look so freaking cool. We're on audio right now, so people can't see you. So maybe you can describe what you look like.
Okay, I'm wearing just a bunch of armor and huge wings.
Yeah, they are huge. and can you tell them what I asked you to do when I first met you and I was trying to get a picture with you? The choking.
Yeah, I have to choke you because of why I have to choke you?
Because you look like one of those medieval people that might want to choke me. So, tell us about your band and your music.
Okay, so let's see. Think of Powerwolf and Rammstein Got a Child.
Wow, that's some pretty badass music.
Yeah.
And how did you come up with this whole concept and what you do in your band?
Okay, the concept of Erzengel is a little bit older than me in the band, but I focused the thing to what you're seeing, right? So the people can't see, but a dark angel looking concept of fantasy and something a little bit between spooky, and a light source of light, so to say.
You also look like you escaped from Wasteland.
Yeah, kind of. That's right.
So, what's it feel like being here on holy ground of Wacken?
Oh, every time I'm here, it's feeling like coming home, coming back to the whole family, and having a very, very good time here.
And did your band play at Wacken this year?
Not yet.
I like the way you said that, because now we're going to put it out there in the universe that you will play next year.
Oh, I like the way you say it. I like the form of universe and stuff like that.
Absolutely. So what was that moment in time in your life where you knew this is what you had to do with your life?
Oh, that's, I think, the time I become... the time my brain is working. So, in the 3 years old, 4 years old, I got to sing every time.
Really?
Everywhere I'm singing. I don't know. My parents always told me, we heard you. We know you are there because we hear you singing.
Nice.
Since then, I never stopped.
So they encouraged you?
Yeah, of course.
And what do they think now that you're an adult and you're doing it like this?
If ever they have the time to come to the show, they will be there.
See, I love that. I think that's the difference between generations now, and our generation, and maybe before, where your parents would be get a real, at least in America, get a real job, and my dad would have never come to a show with me, you know? But I bring my kids, my grandkids, and that's what metal's all about. We're one big family.
Yeah.
What was the first concert you ever went to?
Ooh, that's a good question. You mean metal concert or anything? I think that was a classical show, concert with a big orchestra.
That makes sense, by the way. Because metal is a derivative of classical.
Yeah.
Most people don't realize that.
Classic is just metal without electricity.
That's a good way of putting it. I love it. And so, how long have you been doing this band?
This band since 2022.
Okay.
But rock and metal since, I think, the age of 15, 16, roundabout.
What was the first album you ever owned?
Oh, Linkin Park,
Nice.
Hybrid Theory.
Nice. Have you had a chance to see Linkin Park now with Emily?
I never saw them yet.
Never saw them? Even with Chester, you never saw
No.
them, huh?
No.
Wow.
Was a hard time for me to see Chester leaving this planet.
Yeah.
Because Chester got in my youth, Chester got me a lot of possibility to understand my feelings and control my emotions with the music.
Isn't that interesting that, well, music is the best therapy for both you, the artist, and you, the listener, and me, the listener. But isn't it interesting that the people that have given the most to others in music, like your example, are the ones that maybe they didn't have anybody themselves, and so that's why they're not on this earth anymore, because they knew what you were going through, they wanted to help you, they give it to you, but then in the end they didn't have that place for themselves. And I think that's what happens too when you get big in this music business. It's like, people think, oh, you're living the dream life. But they don't really know what you're really going through. There's one thing entertaining, there's another thing when you're all by yourself with your thoughts.
That are two different worlds.
Exactly.
Indeed.
And I experience it too as press, like when I'm doing this, I'm in a different zone, a different thought process than I am in real life. It's still the same me, but you know what I mean. There's a switch that kind of changes. And like even before you saw, I went over with them to film something. And like as soon as they turn the camera on, I'm like, the performer turns on.
That's the same to every artist on stage, I think.
Exactly. I always like to clarify that a lot of artists, people think they're the extreme extroverts because of what they do, and usually it's the exact opposite. They're usually introverts.
Yeah, of course.
So what is it you do when you get on stage to kind of get in that zone to where it doesn't matter who's out there in the crowd?
That's a little bit interesting, I think, because every time I dressing up, that's the feeling of leaving everything I don't have to wear now behind me, and to that I'm just myself in the smallest part of myself. So breaking every other mask or behavior away from what I am in reality.
That makes so much sense. I also, like for me, as a radio person, as soon as the mic goes on, a lot of times I'm exactly who I am inside my head that I'm never in real life. Like, we all go through life showing different people in our life parts of us, but nobody really knows the us inside our head. But when we're performing like you are, or I'm on the radio, it's almost like I feel like when I'm on the radio that I'm not even talking to anybody because I'm just talking to a mic. Even if I'm talking to millions of people, it doesn't occur to me. So it's like I have no inhibitions. I can just be 100% me without worrying about judgment, without worrying about what other people think. But then at the end of the day, us as artists are probably our worst critics. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten off an interview, I'm like, oh man, I sucked. And they're like, man, that was a great interview. I had so much fun. Same as you as an artist, you probably get off stage and you're like, oh, I messed this up. I messed that up.
Yeah, of course.
And nobody in the audience noticed.
Yeah, they come up to you and say, "Oh, it's a great show, the best show you ever played." And I thought, there's a hit wrong. I lost my microphone. I lost my in-ear monitoring. Don't ask for it.
So, did you always have the concept of being like this in your band or in a band? Or was it something happened that you decided, like something came in your head and you're like, oh, this is how I want to present myself on stage?
Oh, that was no decision. It was becoming the Erzengel, the Archangel, so
Yes.
to say. And that one step got another step, put another step in the way, and so it was growing up to what it is now.
I totally get that. Because even my radio personality, it started out as one thing and then it kind of evolved.
Yeah.
And some of it because of situations that made it evolve. And then it kind of clicks to you like, oh my God, this is it.
Yeah.
And I would have never thought of like the personality I am now on the radio in the beginning. If you told me that's who I would have become, I probably wouldn't have known, you know? And I'm sure the same with you, too. Like, somebody went to you at 15 and said, you'd be sitting here at Wacken doing this.
Don't kidding me. No, you're kidding me. Just, go away.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, right.
What do you have as your goal, your ultimate goal from your music? What kind of impact do you want it to have on the world?
Whoa, for me the goal is to play here, to play in Wacken. That's one of my
everybody's, right?
Yeah, of my dreams. But as another dream came true, I think 2 weeks ago. So one of our fans sent me a message. She is in a really hard time. And she told me, your music is bringing me up, is lifting me up. You're bringing light to my life. And that was the point. I've got goosebumps now.
Me too.
That was the point. I thought, okay, Chester, here we go. You made this for me. And I now have the fucking opportunity to do it for another person. And that's so amazing.
Best feeling ever, right?
Yeah.
So, now, I have a funny question for you. When you're up on stage, have you ever knocked over one of your other band members with your wings?
Oh, of course. I slapped them, and here you can see on my wing. Let's see this hole.
Oh,
I come on the guitar. Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the guitar
yeah.
slapped it away, and so that's it. Small stages, you have to manage your movement,
and you're not really thinking usually because you're in a zone.
Yeah.
So unlike when we came in here, where you're conscious of where you're going, when you're on stage, you're in the zone, so you're really not thinking about it.
Yeah, that's a little bit difficult. Yeah.
Right. So, one story, good or bad, in your whole musical journey, what would you pick to tell?
Oh, that's a hard choice.
Right?
I think the best story is since I got into Erzengel and I have to work my voice into it. That was a journey, a big journey, and I was evolving a lot. And I think that's the best story till the moment now.
Yeah.
So the music gave me so much back in the last time that all the effort is for me. It's great. It's.
That's amazing. That is pretty amazing, right? It's like you evolve into this, and it's almost like some light hits you, and like you would have never conceived, and now you do.
Yeah.
You know. What else do you have up on the horizon in 2026 that our listeners should know about?
Sorry?
What other things do you have going on in 2026 that you want the listeners to know about?
Okay. So we will play 2 more shows. That's where the dates are fixed. But they're in Mannheim and Ludwigshafen, so I don't know if that is interesting for your listeners.
Well, my listeners are all over the world, so...
Okay. So on the 29th of August, we're doing our small little festival, Erzfest,
Okay.
Ludwigshafen Maudach, and on the 26th of September, we're on stage in the Sevener club in Mannheim with Die Legende von Nord. So
Nice. And like when you're walking around out here in Wacken, what kind of reactions do you get from people?
mostly some kind of wow, you're looking amazing, and that's good.
That's a good compliment there.
Yeah.
And how's that feel when people come up to you and acknowledge that the hard work you're doing is making them feel good?
I think the best feeling to say is, yeah, that's right. I'm here, and that is good.
Nice.
It's good to be here.
So, do you have anything else you want to tell the listeners that we haven't covered already? Plus, also tell them your website, your socials,
Okay.
and all the ways they can connect with you.
All right. So our social media, you can find us on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. It's all Erzengel Band. So if someone wants to go to Google, Archangel, translate to German, so you know how to write it.
Right. Thank God we have Google Translate or something
Yeah,
like that now. I used that to get my food tonight.
That's an amazing story.
Right. You know, it's funny because I did date a German woman. She lives in Legende, and I don't know if you know where that is, but it's a small town in Germany. And I tried to learn German to speak to her. It's hard. It is hard. And she told me why it's hard too. She's like, we use a bunch of idioms all the time that aren't translatable.
Yeah.
You know? So it's pretty wild, you know. I think everybody around the world should go to different countries and study different languages and study the cultures so that they could be better understanding of human beings everywhere.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? The one language that we all understand, no matter what it is,
Music.
that's it. That's the one. And like when you come to a place like this, like Wacken, it makes the world's problems go away because we're one big family and there are no outsiders here, and everybody just is full of love for other human beings, no matter who they are, where they're from, what they do, what their skin color is, what their sexual orientation. It doesn't matter. We are all one race here, the human race.
That's correct.
And I thank you for giving us entertainment, because you put smiles on people's faces and you change lives, and for that you deserve to play Wacken next year.
No, it would be great.
So I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
And thank you for being on the Adventures of Pipe Man.
Thank you to having me.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipe Man on W4CY Radio.